Hey guys, what's up? King Chess here, back with another video for you, and on today's video we're going to be playing some ethical NG, or as most people now used to refer to it as ball NG. I know it's a crazy world we live in where single ball, soldier ball, lockdown Nilfgaard is the ethical Nilfgaard of the day, but that's just how it is right now with all this cloggers nonsense, these Colgrim decks, these mentor decks, all of that. Ball has now become just the ethical version of NG that you can play, which is a little sad for NG, but that's just where we are. And the reason I'm bringing you this video is that I played a bit of it today myself. I went on a lovely 9-game win streak on stream, got myself to 2,500, and the deck feels really solid. It's got some decent matchups. If we just look at the list, it is a completely standard list. Nothing too spicy or anything. This is the deck that got the highest score last season. So it does make some sense that it's still very good. It's not like the meta's changed much. The one thing that has hurt this deck, which is why it's fallen out of the meta a little bit, is the end of Vi. This deck was like just auto won against Vi, and that matchup's no longer there. So it did hurt this deck a bit, but it was still super powerful last season, not just into the Vi matchup, but into the meta in general, and the deck still has some pretty good power. Obviously the main selling point of the deck is Masquerade Ball, still possibly the most powerful card in the game. It is expensive now, 15p, but it's well worth those 15 provisions when you get it to stick in a decisive round. Then you've got the top end golds. Now this is where Nilfgaard is very strong at the moment. It has Usurper, Ramon, Brathens, all fantastic gold cards. It also has Yen, which is a brilliant Tall Punish card. And then it also has Ku. Now Ku got a double buff a couple of patches ago, and since then Ku's been one of the best Echo cards, right up there with just like slightly below maybe Blood Eagle and AA, but better than the rest, and a very powerful card. A little bit more situational, but can honestly be as powerful as those two that I mentioned. And then you come down to your bronze package, running double lock, so Yip Lock. That's where that saying originated, was with this deck. Essentially you just lock everything. You've got double lock plus Ramon, so that's triple lock, and then you've got 2 more locks down here, so 5 locks in total if needs be. Very annoying for engine decks. You've got double thinning, which is really nice. Not only is it good tempo plays in round 1, it like gives you some presence and things, but it's also thinning your deck, making it more likely you draw into these top end golds. 1 Slave Hunter. The Slave Hunter is a nice proactive play. It's also a backup Ramon target if needs be, but it also helps you set up your Ku if you don't have the Joachim or the Roderick, or if you need to play it round 1. And then you've got a very standard bronze package. The biggest difference between this and old ball lists is you're now running a one-off emissary. This one-off emissary is actually really useful. It turns Brethans into a proactive play again, which is really nice. Turning Brethans back into a proactive play is super useful. Alright guys, I won't bore you too much with the explanation of the deck, as I'm sure you're all aware of how this plays, but we'll jump into some games now, and hopefully I can demonstrate the power of this deck for you. If you like this video, remember to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the games. Okay, so first up we have a Nilfgaard Mirror. Now this is going to be pretty tough for us. I'm assuming it's going to be a ball mirror, and the reason it's going to be tough for us is they get to run 1 more good card, right? Because they have 17p, whereas we only have 10. So they get to run 1 more top end gold, which makes this matchup pretty tough. However, having said that, there are some tricks that you can do in the mirror, so hopefully we can do a few of those cool little tricks, and maybe we can get a juicy W. Wouldn't that be nice? I think we kick the Hunter because that's our worst card. Normally I wouldn't mulligan here, but I've already mulliganed 1 brick, so it's only the Brigade, so I'll take that chance. Okay, and we hit the second poison, which is really nice. So I think you want to be reasonably aggressive, especially with Brethans and Ramon in hand. Essentially with both Brethans and Ramon, you can actually put some pressure on your opponent. that's going to be my poison target, I believe. So I'm better off just starting with my Nosga. Problem with starting with my Nosga is he will probably just lock it, but that is fine, I believe. I'm not too worried if he locks this. I don't think. Could honestly just start with poisons though, but then... yeah, maybe we just start poisons here actually. I think starting poison's actually good, right? Because then I get the assimilate on my cupbearer. This is fine.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
Can we just thin ourselves before we kill this? And he may very well just pass. But if he passes, that is also kind of good for us. Okay, so he's going for the super thin. Which is obviously very, very strong.
Never snip from the master's table. Never.
This plays for what, 13? Between the 26. If he passes, I probably just... probably just thin. Could honestly yen this, so if I yen this and he passes, so this plays for 6, he passes, I play for 4 plus 9. It's 15, 19, 19 from here. Easily enough. Puts me up 1 good card.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
He will most likely... he's most likely winning the round from here. I could go Ramon. So... Ramon plays for 8. Puts me to 26. I think Ramon makes some sense here. $26, then he plays another poison for, let's say 9. Maybe locks for 1, so he plays for 10. I think it's okay. Then I can play these two. I definitely want to win the round having played Yen. Takes it for the value, interesting. This plays for 4. Puts me to 22. He passes and then I play for 10. It's not enough. We'd then have to go Brathens most likely. But if I go for 9 here, puts me to 27. He passes, I go... I'll have to go Brathens really, realistically. But that's probably okay as well. Like, I'm happy enough to commit Ramon to win the round. This plays for 6. Not enough. There has to be the Brathens. Which is okay.
My loyalty is to imperial coin, not to the face depicted thereon.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
So essentially we spent 1 more good card. I guess 2 because we also played Yen. but we get one card back right with the yen, so the yen's not really too much of an argument. He also only played Brethans, right? So he has a Ramon, so we can in theory overswarm him here, which I think is the line we're going to try and take. We're going to attempt to overswarm my opponent. It's a shame I didn't have coup in that round one. Coup would have been useful for taking the round and not committing too much, but it's okay. We both have the same card back as well, which is kind of neat because he doesn't know which Brethans. He doesn't know whether I've got Brethans in hand or not. Okay, we drew all our spies, I think, right? Yeah, we drew all of our spies. I mean, this hand's pretty much perfect. So I think we just keep.
Don't ask a lady her age. It's unbecoming.
Now he has the advantage of going first, right? So he can try and brick my board faster, but we'll see. We'll see if he activates or not. He does activate. I think that's a big mistake from him, personally.
My time.
I think we go. Guess we go ball now.
A superb specimen, truly.
He can't poison this because he's used double poison already. That's okay.
Your name, young man, demands to be cursed into an urchin.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
Feeling a bit peckish? I'll slip on my chain.
Her grace will not be pleased. Don't ask a lady her age. It's unbecoming.
So we're just going to try and swarm him as much as we can. Play these three. Possibly should have kept that up. Okay, so he has a Vincent, but that's fine. So that's what his extra P went to. Extra P went into Vincent.
Feeling a bit peckish? My rule will be strong, my rule will be righteous.
I think we're bricking him next turn, maybe? Oh, he's got a Leo as well. Not entirely sure what that means that he's cut, but... That's so good that I hit that. So now he's totally bricked, right? And he can't do anything. He now has to just discard. I mean, he can do that, I suppose. Nice. And there we get the win. Okay, it was a lot closer than I thought, but we did manage to get him to like basically play a 3-point coup and a dead card. Now this is a very risky strategy. Very risky strategy. it only pays off if you've got a perfect hand for it. This guy got rid of his Ramon. He's cut Ramon for the second Tor punish. Really don't like that. I think Ramon's such a powerful card. Really don't think you should get rid of the Ramon. But at the same time, it almost paid off for him, right? Because Ramon would have been 2 bodies on the board there for him, which is not great. So he almost got away with cutting the Ramon there for a second Tor punish. The meta doesn't even justify a second Tor punish right now, I don't think. But super high risk strategy, but we got there in the end. Okay, so our second game up is against AQ. Probably not going to be a great matchup for us, but let's see. There's some cheeky stuff we can do, like coup onto his thinning, onto his yen can be very, very strong in this matchup, for sure. We got one thin here. Usurper's generally a card I would mull, but my hand's probably not quite good enough here to justify mulling it. Could kick the Emissary, but I kind of want to play these round 1 just to get the spies out. So I think we kick that because it's our worst card. I would like to mull the Usurper, but I don't think I can. The Lock's pretty much useless in this matchup. Okay, we found the second thinning card. That's great. It's actually really nice. I think we want to contest round 1 as much as we can. So that probably means going Ramon onto a Nausicaa. Play the first Nausicaa from hand in case it sticks. If it sticks, it means that I get an extra deploy off of the Ramon, which is obviously nice. Locks are bad in this matchup. They don't do anything. That's why I think this matchup's kind of bad. But generally speaking, I think if we can get a long range 3, or if we can get control of the game and use our ball effectively, we can have a chance. Obviously, Heat Wave kind of counters ball, which is a little annoying, but who knows? Maybe we're okay. But I mean, 3 of these plus double thin plus like a double deploy on this. It would be really nice to have a Breathens with these on the board, but Alavi. That's actually such a good coup target for me. But Yen's better, so we hold off. It's also a really nice Duchess target, so I think we Duchess that next turn. I think that's our Duchess target. Swarm's our board for us, which is good. Yeah, he eats it, which is obviously bad. That is cheating, good sir.
Discipline. That is what you want, man.
Honestly, might just go Usurper this round as well. It's not great, but it is 2 bodies for me. So he is actually max swarm right now, right?
Your humble servant.
Just basically forces him out now. Can't do anything. He can do that, obviously. That is okay, though. Okay, so Ku here plays for 2. So plays for 1, 2, 3, 4. Plays for 4. -3. -4 probably. So -4. Plays for 3, -4, so -1. And then 6. No, it's not enough. I don't think I can actually do the points here, right? I think I messed up here. Ah, it is double deploy, right, actually. We'll see.
A shame I had no
Oh, not enough points. This is an 8. It doesn't clog my deck. Okay. With down 1 card, not ideal. We need to find, like, the 4 most important cards are in our deck still, which is really sad. I guess Usurper's probably in. Usurper and Ku are also in there. So I've got 2 of the 6 super important cards, but I need to find the other ones. I have double thinned, which is nice, but I only have 5 draws and I need to find 3 cards here. It's not looking good, chat. It is not looking good. The plan here is to heal over Swarm in a long round. That's the plan. I guess Ball probably just gets heat waved anyway, but locks are completely useless. Need to find this Roderick. Really, I guess, I mean, Brethans is also fine, actually. Okay, I think we lose unless Joachim hits Brethans. If Joachim hits Brethans, then we have a chance, I suppose. And what, there's 8 cards in deck, and it can only... So we got 7 cards. So there's a 1 in 7 and then a 1 in 6 to hit it, so maybe. Provided he doesn't purify this, which he might. Or eat it. We just start Ball. He probably heat waves this, but that's okay. I mean, it is where it is. Really need him to not run Parasite as well, but he's definitely running Parasite, so I need him to not have drawn Parasite. guess we can go for this first now then. Not what I was looking for, so be it. Reason we went for that first was because we want to find this. If we find this, we want to find it early, but I guess we also don't really have a target for Breathen, so maybe it's not correct. Not sure. This is tough. I think we're losing here. Like, I think this is just a bad matchup. Ball struggles against white decks. Really does struggle. And obviously it wasn't ideal going down a card in round 1. I think that's the correct line though. I'm pretty sure I need to win round 1. I can't let him win round 1 and bleed me with... So I'm pretty sure if he had the Parasite, he would have killed my Thirsty Dame. So I'm just going to float this Usurper. It also means that if he does Yen, I get the extra points from Yen, right?
I do not mince words. On
Don't really have another thing that I need that for, so we just unlock. If this was a Breathens, then maybe we have half a chance, but it's not, so it's pretty bad.
to command.
He's just going to play Yen after I pass, right? So I'm never going to get the coup on it. That is something, at least.
My loyalty is to Imperial coin, not to the face that picked me there.
Please wait, Your Excellency. Falling behind.
We're just giving him so much value on these cards, though. This Triss, this... Like, he has Triss and he has Yen, and he may have another Talisman. So it kind of sucks having to play these cards. Like, these spies, like, So the plan of overswarming it doesn't really work, right? Because I just don't have quite enough swarm. Keeping these on his side of the board, though, is obviously really nice. Keeping those on his side is really nice, but... just not quite enough swarm in this matchup. Hitting the Breathens was huge there, though. He's probably just taking So that's good for me because it buffs these two again, which is obviously nice.
Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
So we pull these back next turn. And then copy the thing. But I'm really not sure it's enough.
That is all I need.
Oh no, I'm supposed to. It's on the same row. I lost a point there, right? I'm so okay. I lost 1 point. See if 1 point's gonna matter. Does 1 point matter? Yes, come on! What a win that was. Woo! Did not expect to win that one. Yeah, I mean that was a. So I think that's the right line, right? You want to get into that round 3, that long round 3. Put that usurper down on his side of the board and then just hold them there. That's 2 games we saw today where I held my usurper. I didn't call it back. I just left it out there. Now he obviously missed his parasite, and if he has his parasite, we're in a bit of trouble because he will kill my he kills my engine, right, and takes out a load of points. He could have also held it and killed usurper, which is even better for him, but I'm pretty sure if you had the parasite you would always just kill that engine and it would have been enough to win him the game almost certainly. But it was really cool gameplay. That's 2 really fun games we showed you there. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and hopefully we'll be back with some more in the future. Till then, take care everyone.